Hey, what's up? If you're seeing this video, we want to welcome you to the Stable Gray family. I'm Chardell, our lead developer at Stable Gray, and I want to show you just the very basics of navigating your website and making sure that you can update, edit, and create new content for your website on your own. So let's dive right in. So I'm going to start with the homepage of the website. To actually log into the website, what you're going to do is add to whatever your URL is, wp-admin. Okay, what that's going to do is take you to the login page. Now, I use a tool called 1Password to manage all of my passwords. You're welcome to use that same tool, but this is an added bonus. You don't have to do this to be able to log in. You simply enter your credentials, your username, and your password. For our clients, we typically use email address. So you would just enter in the email address that is registered with your domain and or the username. So as you can see here, we've got usernames also set up for this one. So I'll just go ahead and log in as Stable Gray, obviously us. 1Password automatically fills the form, but you can manually type these in. There's nothing restricting you, saying that you have to use this tool. So I'm just going to click Login, and now we've got access to the back end, or the CMS, the content management system of the website. So I just want to show you around the pages for a default setup. For the most generic website will be listed under the Pages tabs. This is probably where you're going to spend most of your time if you're adding, editing, or creating content. So here we've got, for example, the About Us page. We've got the page for the home page here. So if we wanted to make a change on the home page, we could do so here. We typically advise our clients to avoid editing the home page. Usually the home pages have been customized to tailor specific design and layout that's been made for this website. So if you make a change, there's a good chance that you will alter the home page in a way that's unexpected. Now, the other section that you'll find yourself using is the Posts tab. This is actually the blog. So we haven't done any blogging for this particular client, but in this section, you would add, or remove, or edit any blog posts that you do over time. This is particularly helpful when you're trying to build out your SEO presence to help people find you through things like Google search. If you want to add users, you're going to come into the Users tab, and there will be a list of users. You can edit, for example, if someone forgot their password and they don't know how to do all of that, how to change their password. You can go into the edit, just hover over the user name, and then you can scroll down to generate a new password. I'm not going to do that now because we don't want to update that, but typically this is the information you'll want to fill out. This name section, you can feel free to fill out the bio. This will show up in the blog as well. The avatars is a third-party tool, so unless you want to go through setting that up, just leave it default. And then you generate a password, etc. If you're creating a new user, just go to Add New here on the left-hand tab, and then you'll go into create the username. You'll need to make sure they have a valid email address, because what you'll do is check this box here for send user notification. That's going to send a message to the user that they now have access. So on the note of access, let's talk about the different levels of roles here, or access. So this goes from bottom to top. It's actually backwards. At the bottom is the highest level of user. So the administrator is usually held by us, Stable Gray. Typically, we will give editor level permissions to our client, yourself, or a contributor to the website that is part of the Stable Gray team. Authors have a lesser rank, and so on and so forth. Typically for us, we use author, editor, or administrator. Now let me explain the difference between those three. The administrator has unrestricted full access to the entire website. We can change everything from the styling of the website, the layout of the website, adding users, changing their permissions level, deleting users, etc., etc. We have full unrestricted access as the administrator. As the editor, we have near administrative level access to the website, with the exception of having user control. So we're unable to manage users at an individual level, but pretty much every other area of the website we can make changes to. Now at the author level, you will see typically only the pages, posts, media, and any other third-party plugins. But the author level will not have user level control or the power to update and edit the style and layout of the website. So those are the main three areas. This left side tab will change depending on your permission level. So at this level, I'm seeing everything. At the editor level, you would not see users, etc., etc. So that's a quick overview of that. And then if you want to add the user, just click Add New User, and it sends off the email and you're ready to go. The contact forms. So we frequently use the built-in contact form through what WordPress uses. It's called Contact Form 7. We have a variety of contact forms set up for this one, but typically what you'll do is when you create a new contact form, it will be given a title here, and that title will show up in the list here. I'm going to go into one here so you can see. So there is some code going on here. So if you're not familiar with editing HTML, then feel free to contact us, and this is something we can set up for you. Normally, in most situations, all that you'll need to do is copy this tag here. This tag is the short code for a reference to the contact form. So if you copy this, you can embed it on any page on the website. So if you want to add a contact form to, say, the home page, which I'm not going to do, but I just want to show you how to do it. You just go in here and you'll go to the section of the website where you want to add the contact form, and as you can see, like this here, you'll just paste in the, let's go up a little bit higher so you can see it. So you just paste in the contact form and it will show up on the page in that section. Okay? So that's how you manage contact forms. Now, in this particular layout, we have what's called a child theme installed. You don't need to know what that is, but if you see this icon here, layers, that means that we're using a child theme, and you'll need to go a layer, no pun intended, a layer deeper to actually make changes to web pages. So for example, here we're in the pages section. We're going to go to the home page and then go to customize, and then simply wait for this to load. There will be a tab that shows here, see, that says edit layout. This tab is where you're going to make your changes to the website. So in here we've got the slider, So you can see this pops up. If we click on the background image, you can see the first slider, which is about to roll out again here. That's this guy. And you can see the other one. This is the free mystery gift. You'll see our handsome young model. Beautiful young model. Right here, which is showing up right here for the free mystery gift. All right, and so on and so forth. You can add new slides, and there's all kinds of options in here to customize things. So you should have a lot of fun learning how to use that. We won't go into full detail, but that's where it's at. So when you're adding a new section, you click Add Widget, and you'll have an array of options that you can use that you can add to the website. So you have to play around and see which one works for you, but this is the basics of how you can use this to build out and customize your website. Again, for the home page, we don't recommend making changes, but you should feel pretty free to play around with this if you're on a sub page or a non-home page on your website. Feel free to tinker around and see if you like the way things look. It'll show up here in the preview, so you don't have to worry about saving anything until you're ready. Now, when you're ready to make a change, let's say you type something here, your button is going to become active. So when you're ready to make that change, I believe this is in the product list, so we're gonna have some weird texty stuff going on now. Right here, so that's where the change was made, right above the product list, which makes sense. Here's the text, and then here's the product list that we're showing right in here. So when you're ready to make that change, you hit publish. All right, we're not gonna make that change now because that would just not look good. And that's it. Those are the basics of logging in, changing your password, adding users, editing users, and managing the pages on your new WordPress website. Thank you for shopping with Stable Gray, and welcome to the family. We look forward to your success story and many, many more changes to your website as you grow.